Because Red Hat follows the open source principle. There are many companies who claim that they are open source, but when you go to use their products, you will see an enterprise version which is priced differently. Red Hat does not do this. All of Red Hat's products are available open source as is, enterprise or not enterprise. And B, whatever products Red Hat which it acquires, it turns into open source. From a services partner's perspective, for us, that is very, very important. Thankfully, not much nowadays. Earlier, it was much of a challenge. Nowadays, open source and Red Hat, being the leader in open source, is quite an accepted brand. The only change that the only challenge that we still face is that on the application development front, a lot of people are working on alternate technologies, and they probably sometimes require scaling. But on the infrastructure front, on the cloud front, on the container front, or the battle is won. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I can definitely say for sure, if we regard data center as one vertical maybe. So infrastructure services, people who offer services such as email, etc., traditionally they've been, offering those services. That is definitely a very good market. Startups, Neeraj is here, you can ask him. Startups is a lovely market for Red Hat. A lot of big names in the Indian startup space are using Red Hat, and I'm sure he can tell you the names of travel portals and the other portals in startup that we see. So that's one area, because it's very easy to convince them. Financial and insurance sector has also gone in for Red Hat. Specifically, I've seen BRMS, the rule engine, right, being very popular in the financial and the insurance sectors. So these are the sectors. Apart from that, yes, manufacturing, airlines as well now. So I'd like to say one very good thing that I like about Red Hat support. Then we'll come to our support. Firstly, it's 24/7, depending on if they've taken premium support. The good thing, the differentiating thing about Red Hat support is it's not just case-based support. It's not as if something is, it's not break fix. If something is broken, only then will they support. In Red Hat support, customer can say, I'm planning to do this. This is how I'm planning to design my solution. Is this going to work? That is also the kind of support. Traditionally, support means break fix. Okay. In Red Hat support, a customer can upload these kind of questions in GSS, which is not necessarily a break fix support. It's more often asking a design guideline and all those kind of things. There's something which I really love, because we also use it a lot. We tend to be the face, the feet, the hands and feet on the ground in front of the customer. GSS tends to be somebody backing us from behind. Once we understand the customer's requirement, we architect a solution, we refer to GSS as well, whether it will be supported by GSS in the long run. We might be there, we might not be there, but the customer will need the OEM support all across, right? So these are the things. So we are the hands and feet, GSS is behind us, and I really like the Red Hat way of supporting, because it's not transactional. This has gone down, how do I get it up? It's also advisory. I think like we are very closely tied to Red Hat in India. Red Hat has been the open source leader. So I think if you follow Red Hat's trajectory, our trajectory is also something like that. And I'll be very honest about it. The last 5 years, the year-on-year growth has been phenomenal. So the graph is a typical exponential graph, where the growth has been slow for the initial set of years, and now suddenly it's booming because of the acceptability, because of the kind of products that we have. Again, I'd like to focus on OpenShift. There's such a lot of interest, demand, excitement around OpenShift. We don't have enough bandwidth to be able to just meet the queries. So that's how it is. So year on year has been radical.